That's hot. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. There's some dirty dishes back there.
Coffee cup, coffee cup, coffee cup, coffee cup.
It's the second channel. It's the Daily Woo. I really screwed up that intro. It's the Daily Woo.
Well, it's official. Another piece of my youth has been removed from Hollywood Studios, the former MGM Studios in Florida. And it makes me very sad. The Disney MGM Studios Earful Tower, which became the Hollywood Studios Earful Tower, has been removed. It no longer exists.
A couple days ago, they tore it out. They've been taking a lot of things out of the former backlot. Catastrophe Canyon is gone. Now the Earful Tower is gone. And I understand progress. I understand moving on. In fact, my life is all about moving on and not looking at the past. But there is a part of me, there is a big part of my heart that is very sad that all of this is being removed. Here's a somewhat recent guide map from Hollywood Studios. You can see the Earful Tower here. You can see Catastrophe Canyon still there. You can see the streets of America. Pretty much everything past the Chinese Theater still in existence. You would go past the Chinese Theater, you'd walk down here, you could walk through the streets of America to the tram tour. You got Catastrophe Canyon way back here. You got Lights Motor Action down here. Streets of America, all of this. On the new map, the brand new map, take a look. You walk past the Chinese Theater, you walk into here. No more Streets of America. It's all just a chunk of grass. No more Catastrophe Canyon, no more Lights Motor Action, no more Earful Tower. Now don't get me wrong, I'm very excited about Toy Story Land. I'm very excited about Star Wars Land coming to Hollywood Studios. But for me, MGM Studios, the original 1989, 1990, 1991, 92, 93, that era of my life, that was my favorite all-time theme park in existence. As much as I love Epcot, as much as I love Magic Kingdom, as much as I love Disneyland, MGM Studios far surpasses those when it comes to my memories of a theme park. I had never in my entire life, moving from Oklahoma, little town in Oklahoma, being a fan of movies, moving to Florida in 1991 and starting to experience how movies were made, television shows were made, seeing how cameras worked and the whole system of operation was. That was a huge deal for me. It's also good to mention that a lot of the buildings that were no longer being used really do not serve a purpose anymore to the general population. I have friends who had never been there that went recently that said, what the heck is the point of going to Hollywood Studios? There's really nothing there. But for me, there was something there. There were memories there. Even though those buildings and those attractions no longer existed and were being used, there were still facades that I could go to and sit in front of and look at and share some memories. If you've not seen it yet, go to YouTube and type in MGM Studios. The first video that shows up is a video I did a couple months ago saying goodbye to Disney MGM Studios. Go check that out. The last couple trips I've taken to Florida, going to Magic Kingdom and Epcot, out of all the parks that I went to, out of my visits in the last few times since August of last year that I've been, the most time I've spent in any of the Disney World theme parks was at Hollywood Studios, wandering around, sitting, reminiscing about the old days. And I'm no longer able to do that because all of those structures, all of those facades that brought back a lot of childhood memories are now being removed, if they've not already been removed. It's so hard to say goodbye to MGM Studios history and memories. I'll always have you right here. And we're off. My hand's always in the way. It's a pretty good CD. Got them both. New cruising tunes. It's a very patriotic road. Or at least, the middle lane is very patriotic. What do you think that graffiti says on that wall? Sa Rio Criminals? Am I reading that correctly? Huh. I'm off to meet up with a couple people and get lunch at the newly remodeled Knott's Chicken Dinner Restaurant. Look at Knott's Berry Farm off there in the distance. I'm seriously parked in the farthest parking lot that Knott's has on property. Look at this. This isn't even a real parking lot. It's just like a yard almost. Parking lot I was directed into, there's no spots. So I'm just driving around aimlessly looking for a spot. All I want to do is get some lunch. All I want is some lunch. Knott's Berry Farm is crazy. On a weekday, there's no one here. You can pretty much walk right in. There's parking everywhere. On a weekend, it's like the floodgates are opened. There's no parking. I'm about ready to give up. Finally got parked. This is my spot. That's how far I am from the theme park, just to eat lunch. Now I'm really hungry. That was way more stressful than it really should have been, honestly. I just want some chicken. Finally, the oasis is before me. What's in that? What's in the secret?
Are these warm buttermilk biscuits?
See what's in there, Ross?
Boysenberry cheese.
Is that boysenberry sauce? And what is this cream-filled goodness here?
Whipped butter.
Whipped butter, and we got some rolls.
Oh my god.
Are those biscuits? Would those be considered rolls or biscuits?
I think you
gotta leave a comment below.
Yeah, right. Leave a comment below. Are these rolls or biscuits? Whatever they are, they're about to be gone.
This looks like whipped cream, and I just want to like take a bite, but I know it's just a straight butter.
Better.
Oh, that is butter.
Yeah.
I thought it was whipped cream.
It looks like it.
That looks so delicious. That kid is jealous, and he's screaming in the background because he wants some of this. Look at this. I finished my soup.
Oh, I had a
Now I have a little
salad
cabbage,
chicken salad.
and I have a 3-piece
Oh, and ketchup.
chicken dinner with taters. It's a pretty good looking salad.
Yeah, it is, man. It looks delicious.
So the fries over here, those are gluten-free?
Yeah, they are. They're cooking the same batter, so if you're somebody that is not is celiac, you don't want to be eating these. But if
You're
you're
not
somebody,
celiac.
I'm not celiac. I just burned a hole in my stomach from eating too much bread forever, and now now it's healed. From
Kind of jealous of that salad.
It's good, man.
That looks much healthier than these amazing potatoes.
I'd rather eat that though.
The potatoes
That's
are
good
really
stuff right
good.
there.
So I'm jealous that the grass is definitely greener on the salad side. It's good, right? Definitely looks a lot different than it used to look. They gutted this whole place out and redid it. It's a lot more open. It's not as old school as it once was. A lot more roomy. Stopped off at Knott's Berry Farm for a couple minutes real quick to say hello to an old friend and see if he's escaped yet. He's been in prison for way too long. You still in there, Sad Eye?
I sure am.
I was just checking in on you. I like to come by here every couple weeks and just make sure you haven't escaped yet.
Oh no, I haven't got any place to go.
The last contingency plan you had didn't work out so well. You got a new game plan this time?
Yeah, I'll move in with you.
But I'm moving. I'm leaving. I didn't tell you I'm leaving California in like less than 2 months.
Well then how am I gonna get out and live with you?
I'm going to hit the old dusty trail. You want to tag along?
Where are we going?
All over, anywhere and everywhere. We're going to the East Coast. We're going to get out of this West Coast nonsense.
Oh no, that gets cold back there.
All right, so I'll just leave you here then.
Yeah, I guess, because I don't like cold.
So it's either freedom and cold or warmth and jail.
And a roof over my head and 3 meals a day.
All right,
And
well,
a lot
take care
of
in
good
there.
people to talk to.
I think you made your decision.
Yeah, I guess so.
We'll see you later. See you, Joe.
All right, have a good one.
And now it's time for Ask Adam the Woo. Don't forget the hashtag.
Hey Adam, what's happening, man? It's Joe from South Carolina. I'm just wondering if you ever got the chance to visit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland during your travels of the country.
I did go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame one time. I was on tour with the band Guttermouth, and we only had about an hour. We stopped by and got to roam around. I do want to go back now that I have a little bit more time. So next time I'm in Cleveland, that is definitely on my agenda.
Hey Adam, I was wondering if you could pick one ride from Disney World and move it to Disneyland, also vice versa, which ones would you choose and why?
Whenever I'm at Disneyland, I always wish the People Mover was there and Country Bear Jamboree was still around. I wish I could transfer those from Florida to Anaheim. And if I had to take something from Anaheim to Florida, whenever I'm in Florida visiting, that would probably be Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Are those petunias?
Maybe.
Can you answer me this? What Schlemiel Schlemazel Hassenpfeffer Incorporated? Can you answer that? Later, bro.
That's right, we're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Come on, give us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true.